Hi everyone, it's Dana with Bluegirlbookz, and today is June 16th, 2026, 3:37 p.m. All right. So I scanned my drawing that I finished yesterday. This one only took me a day. I'm not super happy with it because there's some things I just can't draw, but the great thing about vectorizing all of my images for not only my book and my posters, um, is that you can really transform this into almost anything that you want. So if we take a look here and we pull out, let's pull out and look at the whole image. This is the raw image drawn and just scanned. Okay, so what we're going to do is when we take, hey, door's open. When we take it up a notch, you can see that it's all pixelated, and that's not what we want because we're putting these images in books and on Etsy and posters on Etsy. And if they print it large like this, it's going to look like this, and that looks terrible. Okay, so what we're going to do is vector the image. All right, so we click right here, and I don't know Adobe Illustrator all that great. I just know what I have had to learn for um, for myself. And I'll show you that I basically have 4 files here. Where's all 4 of my files? Oh, I forgot to use the correct file. Oh my God. So let me close that. New. And let me open from my downloads. These are my downloads and templates. These are my 4 poster sizes for Etsy. And then this 8.5 by 11 one, that's the one that I use for my books. So what we're going to do is we're going to, oh, and see, I saved it already. We're going to save this. That's the first thing that we do. And we're going to call this my creatures. This is going to be my AI file, not my scanned file and not my PDF. This is just the AI file. So I work with 3 different files. The first one I do is I scan it on my HP, and then that's what I just am going to be pulling in to this AI file. Okay, so AI file, and then I tend to date things 06/16/26. Okay, and it's going to go in my downloads. It's an AI file. Okay. All right. So then we're going to delete these, which are in the template. These are old drawings. Then we're going to open that file, the AI. No, we're going to open the scan file, which is this creature file. Okay, I want to make sure you guys can see everything inside these lines. Okay, so I pulled one image in. So now let's make sure. Oh my God, see, I get so confused because there should be 4 files here, and I get confused with this whole process sometimes. How come I'm not seeing all 4 of my files? Oh, wait a minute. It's because they're right there. So for whatever reason, it pulls it in here. I get so confused. Why is it doing that? I think it's because I need to delete that one. No, we don't want to save changes. So that's my template. This is the process that I go through. So here's my one file. So I'm going to click on one artboard. I'm going to open my scanned file, my JPEG, and I'm just not going to play with it. I know what it's doing. I just confused myself. Okay. And yeah, we're recording. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to turn this into a vector image. And with this one, I'm probably going to do about up to 5 different um, versions of this because I can. And I'll show you what I mean. Um, okay, so we're going to start off with silhouettes, which I have found is the best one for vectoring this. And once you click on something to make a change, you need to take your fingers off the keyboard and let it process. Okay, did you see it just go from pixelated to now it's not pixelated? And that's why we do this so that they can get blown up into posters. So look at that. See how what a beautiful line that is? Okay. Okay, so let's go back down here. So this is it vectored. Let's go to 100%. Okay, just so we can see what's going on. Okay, so tracing, I believe we just keep that one as traced. We just keep that as black and white. Pardon me. Okay, we always use advanced. So what I do is I pull this out and I just make sure that all of the lines are together and that nothing, so that, there's no lines missing in between anything. So the threshold is probably going to be fine there. Literally, the noise usually is lower, but I'm just going to play with it for 1 second. I am so sorry. It's like this psychological thing. When I start doing um, any kind of social media, like whether it's my phone or YouTube, I start to yawn and it's really weird. And of course, I'm drinking Diet Dr. Pepper, caffeine free. Okay. Um, and now somebody's blowing the walkway right behind me. Oh, that's okay. I'm pretty sure you guys can still hear me. So we'll just keep the noise where it was because for this particular picture, the lines I've drawn are, don't touch the computer, are very wide. It's not really detailed artwork. So, oh my God, I'm sorry. So I don't really need to do a lot to this, but oh, you know what? I am going to show you something now because I really do like the sketched art version. So I'm going to click on that one because I kind of like what it does. And I can't really do this with my fine detailed artwork, but I think I can use sketched with this one. Now, I want you to look right here. See how there's some spots in the middle that didn't, I don't know if you can see my cursor. I need to make my cursor so that you guys can see it better. I used to have it like where you can see it better. Where's my cursor? CURSOR style. Yeah, I used to have this all set up. Yeah, like green. So why isn't it still? Now see how it's a lot bigger? Maybe pink, maybe green, blue, pink, maybe yellow. Let's do green. And the trails thing that's right here, if I make it smaller, then it's only going to give a little trail. But I like doing it all the way when I'm doing videos. So we're going to leave it at that. I don't think I have to save it. I think I can just X out of it. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Okay. Oh, now see? It didn't save it in here. I don't know what that's all about. That's okay. Oh, I guess once I get out of oh, it's because I'm in Adobe Illustrator. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so moving on. So since it did leave some spots where it's not, and even like down here, you can kind of see it, we're going to keep it at the other one. See right there? We don't want that. So we're going to go ahead and keep it on the silhouettes, which closes these gaps. Now you have to do different things for different pieces of artwork. It just depends. Sometimes I play with it for like an hour until I get exactly, see what it did? Until I get exactly what I want. Okay. So these are good. Usually I click on closing gaps, but I don't really think I have to worry about that with this because of the fact, again, that it's not fine details like I usually draw. So let's just see. Pretty much the same. Okay. That I don't have to worry about. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. And then we're going to expand. Expanding actually finishes the process of um of vectorizing. And again, I only know about 5% how to even use Adobe Illustrator. I only learned enough to be able to vector my images. So, all right. So that's pretty plain and simple, but I feel like it's kind of plain, like, but some people are going to want it plain. So I totally get it. So then my question is about these. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to copy this to these other 4 boards, and I'm going to paste it to all artboards. So it's going to paste this onto all 4. So then I'm just going to go in and, oh, that one's really big. I'm going to just make these smaller so I can tell what is what. Okay, so that one can go there. That one can go there. That one can go there. And that one. Okay. Uh, okay, so that one's going to go there. This one's going to go here. And then I've got to make it bigger so I can align everything. And I mean, if you can do this much, you can do this. Okay, so now we're going to make this bigger. 100, yeah. So I'm just going to go to all the edges and make sure everything's snapped together. So the red line is where you want the edge to be. That's called the bleed line. Okay, then we're just going to go up. Here's this guy right there. He was already snapped into the red line, the bleed line, kind of. There. I need to make it even bigger. 150. Because, my eyes are not the best. I mean, they're good, but I want to be sure it's perfection. Okay, so what the heck? I clicked like 3 times, so now I have to stop because I don't know what I did. I'm not even really sure what that red thing is. I don't know what it is, so we're gonna wait. This is what you don't want to do. Not responding. So just wait, don't touch the keyboard. Drinking more of my caffeine-free Diet Coke. I hope it has a little bit of caffeine. It's hot right now in San Diego, so I'm trying to work more in the evenings and at night. Okay, I think we might be good. There it is. Yeah, snap it in. Okay. Um, since I'm retired now, I can work whenever I want. Now that arrow, like, is even a tiny bit too big. So let's just make that a tiny bit smaller because that's gonna bother me. Cursor. Okay, so let's go a little bit smaller. Yeah, it's still got a nice little tail. Okay, we're good to go. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so now we're going to grab this. We're going to snap it in. Ta-da! I'm going to check all the sides and all the corners, and all the while making sure that it's all black and that there's no lines that are not connected. Okay, so that's the first one. So then we're going to click into this one. Well, we're going to click there, then into this one. What is going on? Oh, see, it was way over here. So we're going to fit this in correctly. Okay, then we're going to go sideways. Same thing. Grab the graphic and snap it in right there. And snap it in there. Then go up to the next one here. Snap this one in. My roommates are home. Okay, then we're going to go up to the top here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Snap that in. And then sometimes it moves around on you and you're just like, wait, what did that just do? I felt like it went to the right one. Okay, that one's there. Jeez, okay. See how it just did that weird thing? Like, why that pink line? What is that? I don't know what that is. Okay, let's do this one. Let go. And if you want to learn Adobe Illustrator, the thing that I suggest that you do is look at all the look at all the the shortcut keys first. Like have a list of it. I really should have a list right up here on my wall. Because that's what you really want to learn first. Then as you're doing stuff, you'll be like, oh, they're hitting, Control Shift, whatever. And that'll really help you learn it. But okay, so let's pull out and see. Oh, yeah. Oh, what did I just? Yeah, we're good. My brain goes in 12 different directions sometimes. I think, oh, I did it all wrong, but then, oh, no, you didn't. You're good. And I'm clicking too much again. See, even I do it. Like twice I've done it already, maybe 3 times. Sorry if I'm slurping. I need to get a straw. But I don't have a wireless headset right now. I have a corded one. Come on, Mr. Not Responding. You need to respond. This is more of like a kid's one, but I've got to have some easy, simple ones mixed in because a lot of people don't like the technical, tiny artwork that I do, and so I'm trying to do a mixture of both. It's not that they don't like it, but they do say negative things about people who do the really fine, detailed artwork, and I'm like, people just be nice. Okay, let me scoot back here. Sorry. Okay, so what we're doing is checking everything. That looks good. That looks good. That one looks good. Oh, actually, it's not. So, did you see that? So, we're going to go in a little bit more and in a little bit more to this corner, even right down here. You can do it right there too in the middle. Okay, so we're just going to recheck everything. Shiska. See, that was 3 clicks. I should have just stopped. But like when I tapped it, it didn't do anything. So I thought, oh, I need to tap it again. But no, you don't. Don't do it again. Just be patient if you can. Okay. Oh my God, sorry. Where's the other one? Oh God, it needs to come out. Okay, so here's all 4 of them. And we're done. So now when I save this, I think it saves it anyways. I think it saves it, downloads, creatures AI file. I think that's the same one. So we're just gonna save it. Yes, I want to replace it. So now AI file is saved, and now I'm going to export it and turn it into a PDF so that I can use it for my book and my Etsy store. So all you do is you go to export, export as. Then you're going to click on PDF. And again, I always have to do this. This is my PDF file. And then I erase AI file. Just keep the date in. Click downloads because I want it to be in my downloads. PDF file creatures. PDF. Okay. And we're exporting. So we're exporting. And then another screen is going to come up. I always keep it at the smallest size. I guess that's good. It's what I've been doing. And I really don't play with anything else. I do have a bunch of notes about this, but just don't click anything else because there's one thing that if you click it, it makes it so other people can download it, like, and use it. I don't remember which one that is though. So just leave the settings as they are. I'll have to look at my notes. But that's all actually in earlier TikToks that I have. Export PDF. I go through all of that on my TikTok. It's somewhere in the year 2025 before August. Okay. So that exported, then I'm going to check my file. Downloads. AI file. Um, mm, where is my file? See, then I don't see it, and then I'm like, what did I do? Okay, download AI. Oh. She's got. So you can search, oh, here it is right here. You just have to look. PDF file, okay? There it is. Okay. So it's saved. So this one's done, except that I'm going to tweak it to do another file. So this is what I do. I actually opened Gimp. So we're going to close, let's see. I wonder if I could just take one of these since it's already vectored. Actually, I'm not going to worry about it. We're just going to go into GIMP because I'm going to probably I think I X'd out of that. Yes. Save. No, I already saved it, so I don't need to save it. Okay. But we need to X out because I can't have these two same programs on because they'll crash. Okay, so we're going to open Gimp. Sorry. Got the worst allergies since January. Come on. And I'll show you what I do. Okay, so we're just going to close that out. And then this is my Gimp program that I swear I've been using this for like 20 years, a long time. And I still don't know everything that I should know about it, but that's okay. I get by. Okay, so we're going to open that. We're going to open, let's see, I can't open the AI file in here. And I can't use the PDF. So I do have to use the scanned image. And then we're going to revector it. Okay. So we're going to open. We're going to open. That's the AI file. This is the scanned JPEG file. So that's the one that we want. Okay. There's probably a better way to do this, but I couldn't tell you what it is. This is how I do it. Okay. So we're going to click on there and then click on the image. Okay. So there's so many things you can do in GIMP. So what I'm going to do basically is I am going to change what this looks like until I like it. And I'm actually going to make it a little bigger. See, I clicked once. Gonna wait. Click again. I guess I had to do. Jeez Louise. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so then I'm going to go to my filters, or is it tools? I can never remember. Curves. Curves is one of my most favorite things in GIMP because it allow this might be mostly just for colors though. I mean, you can change the shade of stuff, but so if you wanted to make it like grayscale, but that's not really what I'm trying to do. Ah, so you're gonna watch me try to figure this out. So, um, blur, enhance, distorts. Okay, kaleidoscope is my favorite distort because do you see that? You can make different, and see how some of those lines went away? That'll all get fixed when we vectorize it. Okay, so we're going to go to 100. Actually, we're going to have to go out further. See what that does? It turns it into like a kaleidoscope thing. So we can change this. I don't usually like to change the mirrors that much. And we can, and I just play around with this stuff until I get something that, oh, and I don't like to mess that up. Until I get something that I think looks pretty cool. And then I'll make 4 or 5 of these. Excuse me. Um, Now that's really tiny. We don't want it super tiny. Oh, look at the ghost. See how cute that is? And then I just play with the stuff till we figure it out. What do we like? What do we like? That's cute. So mirrors. So now we have two of the cats. And I just go back and forth until I'm like, oh, that's cute. That's cute. Offset, offset. And I just keep playing around with it. That is kind of cute. That's a whole bunch of that's cats. Trim. That one's cute. And if I find one that I really like, that I like it, but I'm not sure about it, I still save it because it might be the only good one. Now, I don't feel like this is a really great drawing to do this with because it's kind of a goofy drawing. Oh, it's pretty goofy. It's pretty goofy. So, what should I do? I might not even be able to use this one, you know? Nothing really stands out at me that I like. So guess what? We're not going to use this one to do that with. So we're just going to use the one that I drew. It's just not worth it. I mean, I tried a bunch of stuff. Anyways, okay. So that's it for now. That'll go up on my Etsy store on the 25th of this month. I'll be adding more to the store. I'm working on it right now, so it'll be open again on June 25th, 2026. Um, what else was I gonna say? I think that was it. I think that's all I was gonna show you guys. All right, so I'll see you soon. Bye.